An executive went missing and was last seen at LA Fitness Gym. No one knows what has happened to him. This is in Dallas, Texas. We're going to go over that in just a second. James Allen White, he is missing from Dallas, Texas. Now, he was last seen at the LA Fitness on Haskell in Dallas on Thursday, October 22nd, and no one knows what happened to him since he left that place. Dallas Voice, they reported that a family member went over to the gym and the manager let them look at some surveillance video, and they found some footage that they believe is Allen at the gym. So that's where what they're going on, that Allen was there at the gym and he left from the gym. So as I was doing the research on this story, I started to see a lot of different times on when Allen was there. One even said he left around 6 in the morning, but then it also said he arrived at 5:30, and I just can't imagine that somebody would have gone to the gym for only, less than 30 minutes, driving over there and doing all that. So I wanted to get the timeline correct. I contacted several different people, and I was hooked up with Matt Davies, and he gave me a little bit more information on the timeline, and I want to share that with you. So he said that James arrived at the gym at 4:52 a.m. That's entirely different than any of these other timelines that we were getting. And he entered the gym shortly thereafter, and then he left the gym at 5:38 a.m. So that would be after 5:30. Now, there is a thought that Allen went to the gas station afterwards, and if he went the route that they believe he went, he would have ended up at the gas station at around 5:50 a.m. So now we're getting closer to 6 o'clock. Now, when I first heard about this story, because as you probably already watched the Marcella Boteo story, I thought, when I saw the map, you could see that it's really close to Deep Ellum. And then as I started looking at different posts with social media and everything, I seen other people mentioning Deep Ellum. So I wanted to find out about that, if they had any idea what way Allen was going. So Matt told me they don't believe he was going to Deep Ellum. I guess it just doesn't make any sense. Matt needed to go back and home, and he had a phone call, I believe at 7 or 7:30 that morning he had to take, and he needed to be at home for that, a business phone call. So if he went to the gas station, I'm sure it would have gave him time he probably wanted to do that, then go home, get freshened up, be ready, prep for that call, and be there at home at that time. So he would have had plenty of time to do that, to get the gas and go on home and be ready for that phone call. So if we look at the map, you'll see that I put up here, you'll see that I've got the LA Fitness there. And originally, as I said, I thought maybe he went down to Deep Ellum, and that's why I'm showing that there. And you can also see how close Deep Ellum is to the LA Fitness. But according to Matt, no one believes, the family does not believe he went in that direction. They believe he went back up to the Inwood Road between 75 and to a gas station off of Inwood Road and 75. That's the direction that they think he went to. Have they found any surveillance video that shows that he's there? Not at this time that I know of, but I'm sure that they're pursuing that lead. I'm sure they're going to find something out.
He's here. I feel he's somewhere around here. I feel someone has him.
If Allen did end up going to that gas station, they confirmed this later with any video, or credit cards would also, debit card would also show that he was there. Did something happen after that? Now, if they can't find anything showing that he was at this gas station, did something happen before he ever got there, or did he go into a entirely different gas station? It seems to me that Alan was stuck to a routine. It seems that most everybody knew what he was doing, what his plans were, and he was a very accountable person. So it doesn't make sense for him to just detour and go someplace else. I'm sure he would have stayed on task and gone the same route that he normally did every day. Now we know that Alan was driving a black Porsche Macan, and it was a loaner from the Park Place Motors. Evidently, Alan's vehicle was being repaired, so they gave him a loaner, and he was driving this car around. Now that car is missing also. So first thing you think of, as like everybody else, oh, we can track that car, you can track that car. So I checked on that. Well, it appears that the dealer didn't have any way of tracking that vehicle, which to me is just really, really strange. You have a Porsche, it's a more expensive car. You think that they would have some kind of GPS on this car so it could be tracked. I don't know. I know on my vehicle that there is several different ways it can be tracked. It can be tracked on my phone, which I put on myself, but also when you first have these newer cars, the dealers have a way of tracking them too. It's just an automatic thing that goes into these cars nowadays. So I don't understand why the dealer wouldn't have had that activated. I would think that if they're loaning these cars out, if they're sitting on a lot, they would have some kind of a way of tracking them. I don't know. I've never been a dealer for a car lot, so I don't know how things are done. Maybe somebody who has could put some more information out why this vehicle did not have any way of locating it. I think I'd be very interested in knowing more information. Now, the dealer tags, if you happen to see this car, let me give you the dealer tags. There are 8F4972. And there's also supposed to be the number 7 on the windshield that also lets people know that it is a dealer's car that's out for loan. It's on the front passenger side windshield, the number 7. So that would really stand out even before the plate. So if you've seen one of these black cars, first thing you look at, see if the number 7's on there, and then you can check the plate on it. Now, the family has hired a private investigator, and they're looking into this case. They're trying to obtain a court order to look at his cell phone records. I asked Matt about that, and he said that was because there is no evidence of foul play. That is the way it is done in Dallas. They have to get a court order. And also the phone. He had an iPhone, but it was not set up. It was not enabled to the Find My Phone iPhone feature. It was not enabled on Alan's phone, so there's no way to check that. All right, and the family's offering a $10,000 reward for information on where Alan might be. So if you know anything, please contact the police. And let me give you that phone number. It's a missing person squad in Dallas, and it is 214-671-4268. All right. And that about covers this story. I will be doing updates as they come in. All you have to do is go to Missing Persons of America website and find Alan's story. It'll be on the front page, and you can look there for any updates. I'm going to be watching the story for the next couple days, along with that Marcella story also. I'm going to be watching that for any updates, and I will put them on there, and then also be on my Facebook page, Missing Persons of America Facebook page. I will have links there to the story, but the full updates will be on the website, so you can go there at any time to see what's going on with the case, to see if they've been found or not. Usually within hours, I update information as I see it. Alrighty, that's it. Thank you guys once again. Thank you. I will see you again. See you soon. Bye-bye.